Now the subject property rents for $1,200 a month. So let's look at some comps. Comp 1 sold for $120,400 and it rents for $1,225. You divide that and get its GRM of 98.29. We have another comp. It sold for $126,000. It rents for $1,275. Divide that and you get 98.82 as that property's GRM. And our final comp sold for $132,000 and it rents for $1,350 a month. Divide those numbers and you get a GRM for that property of 97.78. Now if you add the GRMs together for all three properties and then divide them by 3, essentially you're just finding the average. That gives you the average market area GRM of 98.3 between those three properties. Then the final step, you just take that new market GRM, multiply it by your subject property's rent, and that tells you that based on the value of its monthly rent, your property would be worth $117,960 in comparison to the other rentals. Now let's look at the GIM, or the gross income multiplier. This one is the ratio between a property's gross annual income and its selling price, and is used with small income producing properties. Now the GIM is typically annual, whereas the GRM is monthly. And I know I've repeated this several times, but students have a hard time getting that through their heads. I like to think of it as this: gross rent multiplier. Rent. Usually, rent is paid monthly. Now this one is the sell price divided by the gross annual income equals the GIM. Essentially, it's the exact same thing. So let's say a commercial property produces $50,000 of income, and it recently sold for $400,000. What is this property's GIM? Just take the price, divide it by its annual income, and there's its GIM, which in this case is 8. Now you can multiply this GIM by the gross annual income to find the market value. So let's say that a property has a gross annual income of $58,000. What's the market value if its GIM is 8? Just multiply the numbers. 58,000 times 8 as the GIM gives us $464,000.